Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do my completed pages for July and whips. Excuse the watercolor paint all over my desk. I was naughty and didn't put down my Tim Holtz mat before doing watercolor, so I'm going to have to clean my desk. But in July I was hosting the Yana in July hashtag with Erica over at Elm Colors. We both really love Yana Prosperina, so it's just a fun tag to do. So quite a few of these will be Yana Prosperina, as we would assume, right? Okay, so let's get started. The first one, this is Azalea. Now, I converted all of my books into PDF versions of her books. I bought the PDF ones. And I forgot to go back and remember which book these are from, so you'll have to forgive me. But I'm going to leave a link to her Etsy store because that's where you get the PDF books. So this was done with Prismacolor. The background was just some gelatos. It's actually not done. I had planned on adding some sparkly bits, and I just didn't get around to it. This one here is Toadstools. Of course, she is now known as the Rainbow Fairy because I accidentally did rainbow colors, but it turned out okay. This one is a whip too, though. I need to finish the background. I actually have the crayons out, the gel crayons, somewhere around here. I was going to try some Marabou crayons on this one. So yeah, I need to do the background on her, but she was done also all in Prismacolor. Then we have the Lemon Tea Fairy. This one is done. This was done all in Prismacolor, and then the background was just a variety of different gelatos. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. I wanted to keep the color palette really simple and just, I don't know, and it came together. And these are some of my favorite color combos from Prisma. Then I have the Foxglove Fairy. She's not done. She looks it, but she's not. I need to add some white gel pen accents. I was either going to put glitter in the wings or glitter in the moon. You guys tell me what you think would look better. She also was done with all Prismacolors. I love my Prismas, and this month I was just like, you know what, I'm going to use what I love. So everything's Prisma, except the background. Those were gel crayons. This one here, I actually took inspiration from the original artwork for this one. This one, I can tell you what book it's from. It's Belladonna from her Fairies coloring book, line art edition. I'm sorry, by the way, if I sniffle. Allergies are just, yeah. But I looked up the original artwork, and I was going to do the background kind of similar as well to the original artwork. I did my own spin on it. Originally, I didn't post this in time because life, but I was doing the red hair, red lipstick for the hashtag. So, missed that though. So that's why the hair is a little different than the original. But again, all Prismacolor. And yeah, I was going to add a few sparkles to her wings and dress. Just didn't get around to it. Okay, this is from her Whimsical Darlings, Cute and Simple. I printed it out on the Hammermill paper, and then I did this one with markers. Oh crap, I think this one is Oh Hoo Hoo. I know I started it on a live stream, but I'm pretty sure this is Oh Hoo Hoo. Yeah, it's gotta be. Which reminds me, I need to reorder that color that I ran out of. I wonder if they have that one in a refill. That would make for a great video, right? And dual purpose. All she needs is a background. I was going to use Distress ink because it works well on the Hammermill, whereas my gelatos don't work as well. But I love the way the hair turned out and everything. So this one was almost done. She just needs her background, really. And little curls. So cute. Sorry. My neighbors have decided to ride four-wheelers when I decide to record. Also from her Whimsical Darlings, Cute and Simple, I did this one here. Now this was done with the Spectrum Noir color blend, tri-blend, whatever whatever those markers are. So yeah, this one, she's almost done. Like I even added some Wink Stella to the lollipops for, I don't know, no reason really. She just needs a background. And again, I was going to do something with distress ink. So she's still technically a whip, but markers are just so fun. I mean, I finished this one in just a couple hours, and really, I do love those Spectrum Noir ones because it really makes for easier blending. And then as you get more advanced, you can always branch out and mix and match. Okay, so in Metamorphia by Kirby Rosanis, whichever you want to call it, I had started this on a stream, and this is with Derwent Inktense, and I just didn't finish it. I had gotten most of this off stream, and I kind of got stuck. I'm debating on the background color, and then what I want to do for the metal and the unicorn horns. So that's really why I'm stuck. Everything else is done. I just basically went right over all the hidden objects where I could. So if you have any background ideas, pop those in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. I actually got some bleed through, and I used just Inktense activated with water. Okay, so that's the only other one. Yeah. Okay, so this one here, I started with the Prismacolor watercolor pencils. There's something about this book. I want to do most of it in watercolor, water-soluble mediums. However, this has become incredibly painful to work on. I may actually just pull out my regular Prismacolors for the rest of this. The Prismacolor watercolor pencils are awful. I was doing this as my test page for my review, but gosh, those things are rough. Yeah, I was doing, like, I need a second layer on the background. But just the way they were laying down, it was just, yeah, I was not happy. And so this, I kind of just like shoved it off to the side, flustered. But I'll probably just go back in with my regular Prismacolor pencils and finish it up. But I'll do my review. Are they the worst watercolor pencil I've ever encountered? No. But, yeah, the review might not be super awesome. Okay, I've got some whips here. So this is from Kundank's art. She is on Etsy. I am in love with everything about this, but I just didn't feel like finishing it. I really need to go back and finish it though. I made sure to write down the combo for the flowers because that would have really sucked if I didn't, because I think, if I remember right, there was like 8 colors in there. I know it doesn't look like it. It will once I flesh out the rest. But the hair is Derwent Pro Color, and it came out perfect. Like, this is one of those times where I did hair and it just was flawless to me. and then her skin is done with Prismacolor, and the skin turned out great too. I put a little makeup on her. I know she looks a wee bit pale right now, but if I hold it in the right light, that also helps. And then once I get all this done and something around the background, she won't look as pale. But yeah, I need to finish this. In fact, I'm going to set it aside so I take it back downstairs. So this is from, I think on Etsy, it's like Steph Colors or something. I'll leave links. I started this one with good intentions, with Prismacolors, and I just got bored. I don't know why. But I wrote down the combos, and I'll put it in my pile of pick back up later. Maybe I'll do it in the fall. Maybe that's what it was. It was just too fallish, the colors, even though some flowers are full bloom right now. But yeah, I just couldn't do it. This lovely gal just needs a background. So this is from Lana Green. I actually did this one in June, and then added a little more in July, and then just totally forgot about it until I found it in my pile. It is all with Prismacolor, except the hair. The hair is with Derwent Pro Color, I believe. I'm double checking that. Yeah, it looks like some Pro Color in there. It's definitely not Prisma. When I do my light blonde, I typically either use Prismacolor or Pro Color. But it looks more like I did a Pro Color on here. See, she just needs a background and then she's done. Forget why I went with blonde hair. I swear there was a tag back in June But maybe there wasn't. I don't know. Okay. Got some non-portrait ones. Now these are going to be a wee bit scattered, so forgive me. So I have this whip here. I should probably tell you the book, right? Nightfall by Maria Trolle. Started this with Prismas in June, and still just haven't finished it up. I don't know why. I've lost my gusto for that one, I guess. Oh, and then I have this one here. This is actually with the Brute Fooner squares. I started using them again because they were back in stock on Amazon, and I haven't finished it. I don't know, I guess I just got a little bored. I did a lot of florals a few months ago, and I think I burnt myself out. Is that all I did in here this month? I know I was really bad at marking pages, so that's from May, I think. I swear I showed that one before. Okay. Let's see, and then in Twilight Garden, I supposedly did something. That one I've already shown you guys. Oh, I actually marked these pages. Hey. So I did this one. This is Polychromos. I can tell just by the way it looks. I didn't give it a background, but I really don't think it needs one. I don't know, I might go back in with like a soft pink. Just kind of amplify the soft pink that's in the berries, but not quite showing up. Let's see. This one... Did I finish? Oh, you know what? I finished this one in June. That's what it was. This is also with Polychromos. That's what I tend to use. Background, though, is Neo Colors. And I think I had started this one in May. So it might be my May completed pages, but I hadn't done the background. And I think that's it in this one. Yeah, okay, so that's it for this month from Twilight Garden. Let's see, I have Main Street. Did I actually color? I took out a bunch of Teresa Goodridge. I was like, I don't know, I was on a kick, but I don't know, did I actually color in this one? I think I had just put this out and it was in the pile because I was going to start something, yeah, so I didn't start it. I had good intentions, I just didn't start. Alright, and Enchanted Faces. I'm in the Enchanted Faces group, but I'm so behind. So here's my Forever Whip. Still haven't finished it. Need to. I think I just was turned off because she turned out a little too Valentine's-ish. But yeah, so this is my second copy. The first copy's all torn apart. So I have quite a few from the group that I've like started, but haven't actually finished. Okay. Country Farm Scenes, also a Teresa Goodridge. I know I did something in here. That was last round. Okay, so I did this one here. Now, for some reason, I was like on an Albrecht Dürer kick this month, and I did a bunch of them in Teresa Goodridge. I love using watercolor pencils in her stuff. So yeah, this is Albrecht Dürer activated. I did go over some spots dry to add some shading, but it's actually turned out pretty cute. I mean, normally this would be all like dry and more fallish, but I tried to make it more summer. So let's see. No, that's an old one. Might have only done one in here. Those are whips. Yeah, so I've only done one in that one. Alright, then in Village Charm, I supposedly did one. I started one. That was started with Prisma. Where is it? Oh, I finally finished this one. This was actually with Black Widow. So, yeah, I had started this one a while ago, and then just never got around to finishing it. But I finally finished that one all up. Is that the only one? Yep, that's the only one in there. So, one of these has a few. Okay, then we have Country Gardens, also a Teresa Goodridge. I had like just pulled out a stack of her books and went at it. So this was also Albrecht Dürer, and I picked a color palette of just purple, pink, and blue, if you can't tell. The green's there for greenery, but I just realized I'm really into blue sheds in barns, apparently. I don't know, but yeah, this one was fun. And it actually went by pretty quick and easy. I also did this one with Albrecht. So, again, it's activated, so the pencils are all activated. I did here and there go back in dry just to add some shading, but for the most part, these are just activated and left as is. Oh, that's a forever whip so far. That was started with Derwent ink tints, I believe on a tutorial. So, okay. And then in Gnome, Sweet Gnome, is that the only one? I started this one here. I started this with Black Widows. At the beginning of July, I was like into Black Widows, and then I swapped to Albrecht and Prismacolor, but yeah, this one's almost done. There's not a ton left. Like, I did the whole background too with my Black Widow pencils. But this one's really cute. This whole book is adorable, so I can't wait for her next Gnome one. I don't think I did anything else in here. There were some really cute fall ones, though, I can't wait to tackle, but I need to finish this one. Luckily, like, I put the pencils away, but it's okay, because the color scheme's pretty self-explanatory. I was on a purple kick, wasn't I? Purple and blues. And pink. I just realized that. But yeah, so, honestly, I love the pages I did in all of these Teresa Goodridges this month. Like, they just turned out really good. I, of course, always love my portraits, but they just take so much time, I think, and that's part of the reason. And then my mythographic one, the one with the Prismacolor watercolor pencils, I wish I could say I love that one. I love Prismacolor pencils, but their watercolor pencils are not anything like the other pencils in terms of quality and fun to use. So yeah, that is what I've completed. Some of these were done in July. I didn't do a July completed pages. However, most were started in July, most were started in June. I'm losing track of months here. Finished in July because I just, I've been so busy trying to, like, just get used to having an Etsy store and fulfilling orders. It's a lot harder than it sounds. And so yeah, I've just been trying to get, like, my bearings, and so I didn't have a chance to do the June one because it would have been like 5 whips. So I finished everything else, and then I moved it here to the July ones. Of course, I do love my Yana Prosperina pages, and I'm hoping I can finish the background on some of these, because some of these turned out great. I love the color scheme, and her face, and no kidding, looks like a friend of mine. So I sent her a picture of the face, and I was like, look, it's your twin. Like, they seriously look freaky alike. I mean, she doesn't have the long, flowy, fairy-like pink hair, but yeah, everything else. So I thought that was kind of funny. But I hope you guys had a great month. Hope you guys got a chance to do some Yana pages. I was really bad about being on Instagram this month. I mean, all these finished ones I gotta take pictures of. But hopefully August will be a month where I'm on track. I was gonna do a hashtag, and then I decided that it's just not the time in my life. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or anything like that. And until next time, take care. Bye now.